very hard IUPAC names in the organic chemistry. We discussed that factor, that topic. Now see here. First functional group, very hard IUPAC name is the RCOR. This name is ESTER or ESTER. Any pronunciation correct. ESTER or ESTER. Here R is equal to, we know that alkyl group. For example, this alkyl, this R is compulsory alkyl. Very important to take. Compulsory alkyl group only. Alkyl group. Alkyl group means, you know that, like methyl. Examples: ethyl, C2H5, dash dash dash, ETC, etc. End of thinking capacity. So, okay. But this R here, this R alkyl group, alkyl group, alkyl group. Alkyl group means what? Example, just now given methyl, ethyl, methyl, ethyl, etc., etc. dash dash. Or otherwise hydrogen also, H also, H, hydrogen also positive. So that functional groups are called as ester. First, identify the ester functional group. What is the main important? This alkyl group compulsory, this R compulsory alkyl group. Actually R meaning alkyl only. This R means alkyl group, R, ORR, hydrogen also. That group is called as ester group. Now what is the difference between this alkyl group and this alkyl group? Means you must and should know these two oxygen atoms structure, bonding structure, structural bond. For example, I wrote here again R C O O R. This functional group name is ESTER or ESTER. Any, both pronunciations are correct. Now its structure is, first you write down C. These two oxygen structure very important, star mark. One oxygen is double bond O, one oxygen is the single bond O. For example, this is X oxygen, this is Y oxygen, just as well. So this is the X oxygen, this Y oxygen. Y oxygen connect to R. Okay, R. And this carbon connect to this R. So this is the complete structure. Again, for understanding purpose, again the same ester I wrote like this, R C O O. For an explanation purpose, these are taken as the green color. These are green color. Now here, what is the difference between this red color alkyl group and green color alkyl group? So this green color alkyl group comes after two oxygen atoms. So this green color oxygen connect with single bond. That is a specialty. This alkyl group connect to carbon. Okay. But this alkyl, green color alkyl connect to oxygen. This green color alkyl group connect to this oxygen. This oxygen name X, this oxygen name Y and explanation purpose. So this green color oxygen connect to Y oxygen. Y. So what about X oxygen? This is not single bond. Here don't make the bond here in between oxygen and alkyl. No. This is not correct. If you write like this one, valency not satisfied. So this X oxygen compulsory either upside or downside. You write oxygen X. And here oxygen valency 2, but here only one bond. Carbon valency 4, 2 plus 1, 3 only one. So here one bond. So this is the structure of ester. First you must and should learn the structure of ester functional group. Then here what we can say, green color R is this is compulsory hydrogen. Sorry, compulsory alkyl, not hydrogen. Compulsory alkyl group. This is fixed. Alkyl group only. Alkyl group only. Compulsory. Not hydrogen. Not hydrogen. No. Not hydrogen. Hydrogen is impossible here. But this alkyl group, come to this R. This alkyl group, this R, alkyl group, okay, or hydrogen also. Alkyl group or hydrogen, anyone you take, that functional group is called as ester functional group. This is the identification of ester functional group, first point. The second point is, for example, here this one, R C double bond O and R. This is the ester. Then what is our condition? This R is equal to CH3, means I take the alkyl. CH3 is the alkyl group, but this is no change. C double bond O, and here this green color also CH3, alkyl group taken. Both are alkyl, ester functional group. Next, CH3. For example, this alkyl group I take the H, hydrogen bond, C double bond O. This is alkyl, CH3. This is what? CH3 is a alkyl group, alkyl. So this functional group is ester functional group. Now here hydrogen or alkyl you take. For example, here CH3 is here. This is the CH3 alkyl. Next, C double bond O. Instead of this alkyl, I take the hydrogen. So in this case, this is not ester functional group. No, it is not ester. This is carboxylic acid. So this is the identification of functional group. Ester functional group, first you identify. Given functional group is ester or not. This is not ester functional group. This is COH, other functional group. That is a carboxylic acid. So that's why oxygen single attached alkyl group compulsory. R is equal to alkyl only. But this C double bond O attached alkyl group, see here, C double bond O attached alkyl group, it is alkyl or hydrogen, no problem, that is ester. Alkyl okay, hydrogen also, both are allowed. But this R, which is attached to single bond, compulsory alkyl group only, not hydrogen. Then if you want the ester functional group. For example, if it is hydrogen, for example, if it is hydrogen, see that last example, if it is hydrogen, this is not ester, this is carboxylic acid functional group. So this is the difference between the ester and carboxylic acid. So in this video, we can explain only difference between carboxylic acid and ester functional group difference. Once again, overall look. If you want identification of ester functional group, this alkyl compulsory, this R compulsory alkyl group. This alkyl, it may be R is equal to, it may be alkyl or hydrogen, ester. What is the difference between these two alkyl? This alkyl is connected to oxygen with a single bond. Alkyl connected to single bond with oxygen. But this alkyl not connected to oxygen. This alkyl connected to carbon. This is the main important difference between these two alkyls.